pictures.
Hey.
This way.
Wow, that's a really nice piece of art on the left. I like the purplish orangish sunset coming off of Jesus' robe.
That's Pippin's, by the way. It has one of the most renovated structures. It's gonna cost you $2,300,000.
Okay, I got you. Wow, that's just such a nice piece of art right there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, I've always kind of wanted to buy a piece of art, and I think I just might have found the one.
Oh, you're looking to buy a piece of artwork today? Well,
Yeah.
you're in luck. I and Bradford, William Bradford, whatever my name is, the owner of the most prestigious art gallery in the world, the Museum of Modern Art.
Wow, nice to meet you. I'm Joe Smith.
Nice to meet you,
Oh,
Joe.
yes, sir.
Now, let me ask you something. How long have you been an admirer of the arts?
I've always loved the arts ever since high school, but since I've been in college, I just kind of gave it up and ran out of time for it.
High school. You just
Yeah.
gave it up. Well, I'm sure we can find something that is suitable to a more, how we say, sophomoric palate.
Sounds good.
Joe, take a look at this one. This is one of my favorite pieces we just acquired a few weeks ago. It's a little known piece. You might have heard of it. It's called The Death of Socrates.
I mean, I guess I like it. I don't really know though.
Did someone mention the death of Socrates? This is the oldest piece that we have in the museum. It's gonna cost you $8,000,000.
But don't let a steep price tag dissuade you. You look like a smart guy. Would you just take a look at this? See how the colors are more vibrant towards the center and grow more muted towards the edges. This really emphasizes the sorrow, the expressions on the people's face as they witness the death of Socrates. It's a very powerful piece. You would be a fool not to spend as much money as you could to get it.
Hi, gentlemen. I heard y'all discussing something outside. Mr. Bradshaw, hi.
Hey, how's it
I'm
going?
Karen.
I'm Joe.
Nice to meet you. So what were y'all discussing?
Mr. Bradshaw was just showing me this piece of the death of Socrates, and he's trying to convince me to buy it.
Oh, you're looking to buy a piece of art today?
I am. I really like this piece, the Christ and the Woman of Samaria by Horace Pippin, but Mr. Bradshaw doesn't seem to think it's good enough.
Not good enough? Well, at the end of the day, art is subjective, and it's open to one's own preference and emotional interpretation. If Joe wants to buy the Pippin piece, then it's perfectly acceptable for him to do so. One piece is not better than another, Mr. Bradshaw.
Well, that's not entirely true. I mean, I will grant you, like, that this would look great in a dentist's office, I suppose. But there's a certain level of sophistication that I think Mr. Joe is looking for, that I think the death of Socrates would really satisfy.
Well, actually, I agree with you, Karen. That's a great point. I think that Christ and the Woman of Samaria is a beautiful work of art, and it reminds me of a painting that was in my grandmother's house growing up. When I look at it, I'm reminded of the significance of the story behind it.
Price should not be considered when evaluating a masterpiece, especially with emotional significance.
That's it. I've decided I will purchase the Pippin piece.
Quiet, it's still gonna cost you $8,000,000.
That's fine with me. Appreciate it.
I'm
Pleasure
happy
doing
if you're
business with
happy.
you. Yes, sir.
I take traveler's checks.
Another lovely day at the gallery, ladies. Oh, I haven't seen this painting before.
I really like it.
Evans. Wonder who he is.
I wonder if he has other pieces in the gallery. You know what? These two paintings are really great, but I think I like this one the most.
I agree. There's something mysterious about it.
This must be a new artist. I'm gonna talk to my buyer about him ASAP. I wonder if it's part of a series or if it's its own piece.
I can really see this one looking great over my fireplace.
Yeah, because of the cars and because of all of that stuff, it's gonna cost you $1 million.